Hello, everyone. Welcome to basically E3 week/weekend. And we're going to kick things off with Summer Game Fest. I have no idea what's going to happen here. Plenty of people hope to see, Elden Ring. But I personally am not going to hold my breath for that one. I feel like if Elden Ring were to be shown, it happened at, I don't know, at one of the maybe bigger press conferences, but maybe I'm wrong. I hope they surprise me. I mean, I'd love nothing more than Elden Ring, but I'm not going to set myself up for disappointment. But hey, how's everyone? Appreciate all the hellos in the chat here. That's going to be a hell of a week, I'm sure. I'm really looking forward to the Xbox One, obviously with the merger with ZeniMax. It'll be interesting to see kind of what they show. Starfield, I think they're going to show for the first time, which is Bethesda's first major single-player RPG since Fallout 4, I believe. So that should be kind of cool, I hope. I hope that game will mark a comeback for Bethesda. Somebody here says, Laszlo Boro says, Elden Ring is a lie. May very well be, because it's gone radio silent. But you know, I'd rather a developer hunker down and do their work instead of like continuing to promote a game when it's still like years from launching. So, you know, it is what it is. Indie Gamer Red asks, "Hi Yong, how are you? I am doing all right. It's 10:50 a.m. currently for me, and yeah, just submitted an audition right before going live, and I'm still feeling a little tired. Had a late night last night, but other than that, doing all right. Excited to see what they show. I hope there's some cool world premieres." Matt H in the super chat says, "What do you think the chances are that Bethesda will reveal Wolfenstein 3 at E3? It's a good question. I don't know. Obviously, the last one didn't do so well, didn't do so hot. But it seems unlikely that Microsoft will just sit on Wolfenstein and not try to do something with it, not try to encourage their new acquisitions to have another go at it. So this E3, I don't know. Maybe next E3? Though I'm not ruling it out for this E3. It's just, I feel like they're going to focus on other stuff. Starfield, I think, is going to be the big showcase of that show. Goneja says, "I'm not waiting for Elden Ring, but I hope Konami will announce more Metal Gear games. I love those." I hope they'll announce a licensing deal. I don't hope Konami itself is making a Metal Gear game, because they just can't. They cannot make games anymore. All of their past few releases, Metal Gear Survive, the new Contra, whatever, I mean, they've all been subpar. So if they announce some kind of deal with like Blue Point to remake Metal Gear or something, I'm all for that. Casey Baker, since the FIFA code was stolen in the EA hack, does that mean they have the code for the next 10 FIFA releases? That's pretty much what that means, I suppose. Did that really happen? I actually haven't heard about this. Not yet, at least. Maybe I'll look into it. GameFeed asks, "Do you think Game Pass could save Avengers, or is it too late? Love the videos, man." See, the thing is, it doesn't matter if a game is on Game Pass if it's not interesting and it's not worth checking out, because at the end of the day, it's still going to cost you time, even if it doesn't cost you as much money, and time is valuable for a lot of people. They'd rather spend time on games that are, you know, enjoyable. So I don't think Game Pass would save it. What would save it is, you know, fixing the game and overhauling its many flawed facets. But yeah, appreciate all the super chats already coming in. Lots of ohs in the chats, in the chat about Elden Ring. The chat in Summer Game Fest I saw was full of people anticipating Elden Ring. I really think these people will be disappointed. But again, I hope I'm wrong. Billie Jean 7, do you think we'll have CGI trailers or gameplay? A combination of both. You know, we obviously saw that Battlefield 2042 CGI trailer, which, you know, as far as CGI trailers go, it looked, you know, it looked all right, but it told me nothing about the game, except for, like, I guess the setting and some of the Some of the things, some of the weapons we can expect maybe, but like I'd rather see a game in its gameplay form to really gauge how exciting it looks. Wow, more super chats. Gan RPG, hey Young, I've been getting more and more confident in voice auditions, and I want to say you've been a great source of inspiration for me. You rock, man. Well, I'm glad to hear that, you know? There's no better compliment than being told, you know, I inspired somebody to do something good. And I'm glad that you're getting out there and doing your thing. And yeah, it's about, you know, practice your craft, practice acting, and persevere, audition, and eventually when preparation meets opportunity, you know, things will take off for you. So keep at it. Eric Bazinga, so what exactly is SGF? Like an E3 pre-show? So Summer Game Fest is, for those who don't know, Jeff Keighley split with E3. They kind of broke up. And so Jeff Keighley started his own event called Summer Game Fest that I guess now is running in parallel with E3, and it's meant to showcase new games. Like, it's basically its own little mini E3 press conference that Jeff Keighley hosts with his own partners and whatnot. So that's basically what it is. It's Jeff Keighley's show post E3 breakup. Soul Harbor, what do you think will be the biggest announcement today? I honestly cannot answer that. I literally don't know. I don't know whether this show is going to really show a bunch of new stuff or if it's going to be a little meh in its announcements. We'll see. Jeff Keighley has a lot of pull in the games industry, so I would like to think that there's some cool stuff here, but you never really know. Let's see. Garrett Cullither, are you excited for Back 4 Blood? I am. I've never I've never been super into that series because I just haven't played it. But I know there is a lot of fanfare surrounding it, so let me just look it up real quick just to remember. Because I know I have a vague idea of what it is, but I've definitely not like yeah, it's like from the Left 4 Dead developers. And, you know, I guess if I've played Left 4 Dead and I enjoyed that, so I imagine Back 4 Blood will be in that vein. So, yeah. I think it'll be fun. I'm not like, whoa, this is my game or anything. Because it's, you know, zombie shooters aren't necessarily, like, top of my list in terms of my favorite genre, but I have fun with them, so I'm looking forward to checking it out one day. Some people are saying Bloodborne 2 in the chat. Yeah, right. I wish. I mean, first I hope we get a 60 FPS patch for Bloodborne 1 on PS5. That'd be neat. Pepe Ga YongYea, what'd you think of Battlefield 2045 trailer? I was a little indifferent about it. Like the trailer itself, you know, was I think well crafted, but it's just the CGI trailer. It tells me nothing about the game, save for, again, you know, some of the aesthetics that they're going for and some of the, I guess, guns and weapons we can expect. But other than that, you know, I don't have many thoughts on it yet. I'll develop more of a cohesive opinion once I see it in action. Commander Grizzly, will we get any news on King of Fighter 15 or Marvel vs. Capcom 4? I am familiar with both of those series, though it's been a while since I've played them, but I don't know. I don't know if the Summer Game Fest would be the place for that, but if it is, great. I hope they make great strides there. We haven't seen a lot from the fighting game scene as far as, like, major, you know, blowouts go. A lot of the fighting games out tend to be more niche, and I'd love to see the fighting game genre keeping things rolling. Good amount of people tuning in. I appreciate that. Welcome, everyone. 2 minutes to go until we begin, or 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Christopher Gray, you think we'll ever get another Bloody Roar? Oh my God, Bloody Roar. That is that's nostalgia right there. I hope so. I'd be pretty excited for that. I played a lot of Bloody Roar when I was a kid. played a lot of fighting games when I was a kid. I kind of fallen out of them lately, but I'm always appreciative of solid fighting games. Tekken was my thing back in the day. I remember going to the arcades playing Tekken 3 all the time. So that's always going to be a fighting game near and dear to my heart alongside Super Smash Brothers, but Bloody Roar, that's a good one. This is says, well, Epic and Fortnite are screwing their player base over with Battlestar's alien artifacts, and they made leveling and Team Rumble impossible. Oh, I've actually not kept up with Fortnite much. I guess that's more of a recent thing. Junior Richard says, Yong, love from England. And Duo Clan says, love from Greece. Man, yeah, that's one of the cool things about doing some of this stuff, is that you really get to see that there are people from all over the world tuning in. And this channel, on this channel specifically, it's really wholesome to see. Welcome. Thank you for saying hi. And let's see. Raheem Alien, do you think a Resident Evil Village DLC will be announced? Oh yeah, I think that game did well enough that eventually we're definitely going to get some DLC, and 7 had a DLC or 2, I forget exactly how many, but yeah, 8 absolutely is getting DLC, and we might see it at E3, I don't see why not. Before Summer Game Fest begins, one thing I'd like to add is, for those who are interested in merch like the Bethesda Nuka Dark Rum Parody Cup, the YongYea Surprise Mechanics loot box shaped stress box, the shirt right here, the hat back there, stuff like that, head over to YongYea.com and you can support the channel directly while getting some cool merch, stuff that I wear on the channel every day. Just plugging that in real quick before we begin. People from Brazil, from Mexico, from Scotland, from the Czech Republic, from the Philippines, Slovakia, that's Ukraine, Netherlands, Serbia, holy shit. Peru, that's crazy, man. I love seeing that. Poland, Uruguay, fucking, you guys are from all over, I love it. Alright, here we go. Ooh, Stalker 2. I love Stalker.
I told you we'd start right on time. Hello, everyone around the world, and welcome to Summer
Oh, we've started a minute late, Jeff.
How
dare you?
Prime Gaming. I'm Jeff Keighley, and buckle up because we've got a big show for you.
Ireland, Chile, Malaysia, South Africa,
premieres,
Finland,
on the games you play
Texas,
every day,
India,
some surprises, and special guests, including Jeff Goldblum,
Mars,
Giancarlo Esposito, and performances by Weezer, Japanese Breakfast, and the Sonic the Hedgehog Symphony Orchestra. Yes, that's really a thing. Now, like a great video game, there may be some twists.
I'm still seeing new countries. That's crazy.
And just wait until you see what we have planned for the end game. That is all I'm allowed to tell you, right?
Okay, there's something big in store.
This is just the start of a big Summer Game Fest weekend of news and updates for fans, including live-streamed events from publishers like Xbox and Bethesda, Square Enix, Ubisoft, and more. You can head right now to summergamefest.com to track all the events, and believe me, there is...
Anyone here from the moon? Tell me how Doge is doing over there.
But today, we kick things off with a big...
I wish I could read all these. Guitar?
...industry showcase meant to put platforms and rivalries aside. We will have updates and news for you, no matter if you play on Nintendo Switch,
Quebec, Singapore,
PC, PlayStation, or Xbox. The biggest games in the world will be here.
Bulgaria,
some of the smallest
Alberta
ones, too, made by emerging voices and developers from around the world who represent what's next. Thank you so much for tuning in and kicking off Video Game Summer. Well, let's begin with a brand new game announcement.
Okay.
We're about to see the world premiere of the next great adventure from Gearbox and 2K.
Ah, Borderlands. Right, there's like a spin-off from what I understand with Tiny Tina. Or is it... unless it's something else? Oh no, it's Borderlands.
Fate.
Right?
It soars on the wind. It rises from the grave. It stalks the ocean floor.
Yeah,
You
oh yeah.
cannot hide from fate.
That art style is hard to
Can make your own.
not recognize. Or maybe not. Or maybe it's just a game in the Gearbox style, but it's something else. Okay, I'm confused. I don't know what this is. No, it's gotta be Borderlands. Yeah, okay. People asking for more volume. Wonderlands? Ah, there it is. Wait, I'm so confused. What is the story behind that?
Tiny Tina's Wonderlands is official, and joining us now is Tiny Tina herself,
Ashley Birch.
Ash,
What's up, baby? How you doing?
Great to have you here. So I think the big question everyone's going to have is, what is Wonderlands? What can you tell us about it?
It's a great question.
Yes.
It's a high fantasy take on a looter shooter, as you saw, and if you're a fan of Borderlands, you'll probably recognize some fantasy elements inspired by Assault on Dragon Keep, which was the Borderlands 2 DLC that was beloved by the devs, and so this kind of inspired Wonderlands.
Now, I think the elephant in the room is this a Borderlands game? Is it not? How does it relate?
It has lands in it.
It actually isn't. It's its own standalone game. And people that love Borderlands are going to find lots of elements to love about Wonderlands, but it's its own thing. Tiny Tina's got her own thing going on now. So it's got
more volume
its own
still.
mechanics. There's spell casting. You can customize your character this time, which is super exciting. And yeah,
volume.
so if you love Borderlands, you're going to find stuff to love in this. And if you've never played a Borderlands game, this is a great place to start.
Okay, well, Tiny Tina gets her own game, which is fantastic.
Yes.
What is her
Borderlands
role?
with magic?
Why does she get her own game?
So she
dragons.
is your bunker master.
I like that.
She's kind of guiding the narrative and changing it on a dime if she wants. And she's just taking your cast of characters, which is an amazing cast, through this wacky world, and she's taking you on an adventure to defeat the Dragonlord. Who is that? I don't know. You'll have to play.
And I wonder who plays the Dragonlord, because you
So it's Tiny Tina's storytelling. It's like a story within a story.
Feels like such a big experience. So this was a bit of a tease, announcing it's out there. When will we find out more about this game?
Sound is good, people are saying?
Hopefully this summer. Yes. And you can find out a lot more at playwonderlands.com if you'd like.
Okay.
But yeah, just stay tuned for updates.
All right, coming early 2022. So
yes.
Actually, Birch is killing it as a voice actor.
Thank you so much for joining us in person.
Tiny Tina here. She's Aloy in the New Horizon. She's like all over the place.
All right, well, now it is time for another brand new game announcement. This one you probably are not expecting. A classic 90s franchise is coming back to life as a grid-based tactical strategy title for Steam on PC. This is an insanely fun trailer. I hope you'll enjoy it.
Okay. Oh, SNK. Whoa. Wait. What? Oh, I love the art style. Has these like Metal Slug kind of graphics, pixelated graphics. Been in tactics format. This is a cool trailer. So this is Metal Slug, because it reminds me of Metal Slug. But it's been a while since I've played those games. Okay, it's gotta be Metal Slug, the tactics. This looks dope. The music is bopping, says John Bot. Yeah, I guess it is Metal Slug. I never imagined seeing a Tactics Metal Slug. So far, you know, some cool announcements already at Summer Game Fest. Yeah, Metal Slug Tactics. I am definitely getting this.
Okay, we have another big announcement for you from a surprise guest, but it's well past 3 a.m. their time, so don't worry.
Japan?
We chatted earlier, and I'm very excited to share this with you right now. Hello, mystery guest.
Oh,
Hello.
wait. Hi.
Mr.
Where have
Kojima,
you been,
it is
dude?
so good to see you.
Wait,
Thank you for joining us from Tokyo.
what's he gonna
First of all,
announce?
I just want to ask, how are you doing? How are you feeling? How are things right now over there in Japan?
東京ではですね、まだ非常事態宣言っていうのが出てて、まあ、ちょっとコロナの、患者数が増えつつあると。で、ワクチンをそろそろ打ち出そうとしてる。
I did not expect
そういう
this.
感じですね。
Well, we certainly hope that you're going to get your vaccine soon. Let me ask you, as a creator, how has this past year impacted you?
まあ、今までのものづくりっていうのは、まあ、今自分がいる世界を見て、で地続きで
How does it
5年
feel
後10
predicting the
年後
future
20年後
with
どうなる
Death
かっていうのを
Stranding?
考えながらそこにエンターテインメントを加えていって、
Yeah, I mean,
まあ作っ
seriously.
てたのが結構その10年後20年後に当たってたりっていうのがあったんですけど、今回の DS に関してはもう発売直後になったので、ちょっとかなりものの考え方が変わったというか、ものづくりのスタンスがちょっと変わったというか、いろいろ考えました。今後のものづくり、やっぱりエンターテインメントである以上、まあ、楽しんでもらって、そのプレイヤーのためになるものを作りたいっていうんですけど、こんなにも早くこう時代が追いついてくるとちょっとこうなんていうんでしょうね、フィクションじゃなくなってしまうので、なんで今回のコロナの中で、
Interesting.
この先をどう作るかっていうのはいろいろ考えましたね。他のクリエイターも多分大きく考えていると思います。911の時と同じような
Oh, yeah,
感
with
じだと思います。
MGS2.
これからエンタメをどういうふうに切り取っていくかっていうのはやっぱり大きな課題ではありますね。
This guy's
Well, I know
foresight
we are
is...
all very curious about what the next era of Hideo Kojima entertainment is going to be. I don't know how much you can say, but can you give us any sense of kind of where your mind's at right now, what you're thinking about, some of the
Horror.
themes
Come
and
on,
the
give
ideas?
me a horror game.
言えないですか。今までのような、こう一歩一歩進むものじゃないんですよね。やっぱりその911の時もそうですけど、このコロナでガラリとあらゆるものが変わっていく、ものすごいスピードで変わっていくんで、そこでエンターテインメントが遅れを取ってしまうとダメなんで、それをどうするかというその予測ですね。まあ、全くこう宇宙人が攻めてくるとか、そういうゲームであれば
You said alien. Is it about
この
aliens?
中でも関係ないんでしょうけど、
Analyze
やっぱり
every
こう
word.
社会性の基盤を持ったエンターテインメントっていうのを作りたいですし、皆さんに起こりつつあることをエンターテインメントの中でちょっとこう紹介したいというのもあるので、今後世の中がどちらの方向に向かっていくかっていうのが今まで以上にすごく急激に変わっていっているので、そこを間違えないように
Which
作るというか、
I need to consider which prediction I make.
なってます今。
All right, fair enough. I tried. Well, Mr. Kojima, honestly, I really do appreciate you making the time to stop by and just say hello to everyone. We miss you, and we can't wait to see what you're working on next. So, thank you.
Kojima, please predict world peace, and I'm sure we'll get it.
One more thing.
What? Oh, Nani? None this day. Oh, is it a Death Stranding PS5? Yeah, PS5 update. Hell yeah. I really had a good time with this game. And I know many people did too. Whoa. Well, this is... Is this new content? I'm getting Metal Gear vibes right now. What? Yo, are we getting new content? Is this stealth focused? Colonel, can you hear me? I am what? Yeah, I'm not. Wait, cardboard box? What? Hold on. What is happening? No. Wait, what? What? You got the right idea, bud. Do it. No. He's playing us. He's playing us like a fiddle. I mean, this is... It sounds like Metal Gear music. I mean, at the very least, it's obviously a reference. Like a little joke and a little nod and a wink. He's like, nah, not my thing. Buddy, you have to flip it. So close. Director's cut. Okay, that was weird. I guess, yeah, there's some, like, new content, some stealth. Metal Gear style stealth.
There you have it. Death Stranding director's cut finally confirmed. I hope I make it into the director's cut. I'm told the full reveal is just weeks away. Stay tuned. All right, next. It's my honor to welcome to Summer Game Fest a legendary actor who dedicated a whole episode of his Disney Plus show
All right,
to exploring
Kojima.
the world
Sure.
of gaming.
Let's go with that.
Games like Call of Duty Black Ops 3. And we're thrilled to have him here at Summer Game Fest. Jeff Goldblum, how are you, my friend?
Thank you so much, Joffrey or Geoff or sorry, I think it's Jeffrey. Hey, maybe it's Jeff. Hi, Jeff. Thank you so much, sincerely, for having me.
Jeff Goldblum.
Hey, I was watching your show, and
there's a lot more going on in the show than I thought.
If there might be some video game world premieres, as you say, and sure enough, yeah, there is. There is.
Yes, we do like our world premieres around here. Any chance you brought one with you today?
Well, it's funny you should say that. Yes, you could say yes.
Jurassic
I do.
Park game?
If you don't mind, I've got something here. I'm going to read it on this. There's a little bit of a teleprompter that they're putting up here, so I'm going to read something because I don't want to get it wrong. I'm very meticulous about this. So here's a dramatic reading of this game announcement. Ready? I'm going to make the game announcement right now. Hello, I'm here to welcome you to a very different world. It's going to elevate you to new heights. It's going to submerge you to new depths.
Is he starring in this game?
Maybe even challenge you to control chaos. Actually, it's going to certainly challenge you to control chaos. It's a world so-called evolved.
Wait a minute.
Take a look at the, you guessed it, world premiere.
Pre-rendered footage, so not gameplay, CGI. Oh, it's absolutely Jurassic, yeah.
All the warnings.
No, it's Elden Ring. Yes, obviously.
Forgot the lessons. We abused our power.
You must find the Elden Ring to stop the dinosaurs.
We played with genetics like it was a toy.
You asked if you could, not if you should.
We weren't careful. And now, here we are.
Oof, that John Williams theme.
This is a very different world.
Evolution 2. Somebody in the chat predicted it. I saw a couple people, I think. Now it's CGI, so who knows whether this game will actually look good, you know? Fingers crossed, but who's developing this? Frontier.
All right, this performer's new album, Jubilee, is out now, and her book, Crying in H-Mart, is a New York Times bestseller. Here now to perform Glider from the upcoming open-world game Sable by Raw, Fury, and Shedworks, it's Japanese Breakfast.
Oh boy, should I turn down the... Is this copyrighted? I'm gonna... Yeah. I'm afraid it'll get copyright struck, so I'm gonna just, leave it at pretty low volume. Let me know if you guys... How much... Well, is it video game music? Because that tends to get less copyrighted. But still, you never know. Alright, so, yeah, people are saying skip. DMCA time. Do you guys mind if I mean, I'll take the hit if this segment means a lot to you, but... But, you know, this is the environment YouTube has created. Yeah, I haven't heard of this musician, so I don't know much about it. Sing for us, Yong. I don't have the beautiful voice that she has, so I don't know if that's ideal. Alright, people generally seem alright with me keeping it quiet. I appreciate that. It sucks that I have to do this, but frickin' YouTube, man. Like, they play music at a public event that people are going to tune into and stream, and you know, the purpose of this stream isn't to steal music, it's just to just, like, react to what's going on and hang out. And these music companies still copyright the hell out of these videos. It sucks, man. Geozev, greetings from the East Moon Colony. How's Doge doing? Raheem Allen says, don't risk it. Appreciate that. I'll be sure to remember to turn the volume back up once this is over. It sounds good, though, just to give you a glimpse. See? She has a good voice. I hope that 0.1 seconds won't get me DMCA'd, but I guess you never know. Let's see. Yeah, in the meantime, send in your messages, your type in the chat, or your super chats. Joe Denby, appreciate your contribution. Blast Gamer PT, they said all the music would be safe for people to stream during the summer fest, if you recall. They did? Bless us with an impression, Yong. El Duderino. Okay, I don't know if, like, I'm being played. Wait, what? Music's over.
So beautiful. Thank you, Michelle. Sable will be released on September 23rd this year. That's some news for you. And to learn more about this amazing game, watch the Tribeca Games Showcase. That is tomorrow, where Sable was named an official selection of the legendary festival. Now, today is just the start of Summer Game Fest. Day of the Devs with IM8-Bit and Double Fine will immediately follow the live show today. And there are more events coming all weekend and all month, including the Xbox and Bethesda Games Showcase on Sunday. It's going to be a good one. Right now, though, we're thrilled to announce the upcoming Western release of a spectacular 3D, massively multiplayer online role-playing game. Welcome to the world of Lost Ark from Smilegate RPG and Amazon Games.
Amazon Games, oh boy.
The Lost Ark is now but a myth.
Let's see if they can publish a successful game for once.
From the half-remembered Chain War. But now, our world has been torn once again. The demons have returned. With roaring destruction.
Oh, this doesn't look CGI, so that's nice.
Nightmares.
What is this? Endgame? So this is like a Diablo style dungeon crawler action RPG is what it looks like. The aesthetics look cool. It's all about that gameplay, though. Oh god, what is this music? This sounds copyrighted. Awful. Why would they use that music for this? But I mean, the game itself, I don't know. I'd be interested to check it out.
Out of hope, we turn to myths to prove that not all is lost.
All right. There we go. Hopefully I muted enough, but probably not. Eh, who cares at this point? Play Lost Ark. You can smell the loot boxes, says Vice. I hope not.
Sometimes when you play a game, there's that one thing in your inventory which turned out to be far more useful than you first realized. That's kind of like Prime Gaming. If you're an Amazon Prime member, and most of you probably are, you get a ton of gaming goodies every month. This month, you can download Battlefield 4 and Batman the Telltale series completely free for PC, and there are special in-game
mandatory Amazon plug, Online, given
Valorant,
the show
Apex
is sponsored
Legends,
by Prime
you
Gaming.
can unlock. It's awesome value, and honestly, this kickoff show would not have been possible without the Prime Gaming folks believing in my vision for a new way to bring you the news this summer. So, head over to gaming.amazon.com to check out all the perks and free games, which change every month, but you get to keep them forever.
Okay. Battlefield 4, wow, that's an oldie. I mean, yeah, I'm already an Amazon Prime member, so this is just an extra thing that I get. Which
okay, right now
I'm
honored to be joined by Johanna Ferris, the new GM of Call of Duty. Johanna, it's so great to have you with us here on Kickoff Live. Everyone is so excited about what Call of Duty is doing with all these seasons, and I know looks like next week, June 17th, Season 4.
Yes, we're super excited. We're super honored to be here, so thank you first and foremost to that. It's just such an amazing time for Call of Duty. We're experiencing such transformational growth and dynamism across the entire brand, you know, from premium title releases to everything we'll talk about today, with Warzone, with mobile, with esports. So it's just super incredible, all the work, and shout out to everybody in the Call of Duty family who makes it happen every day.
Yeah, no, you.
All right,
I
NVIDIA.
know Season 3, it was like, you know, Rambo, Die Hard. Now, who knows what's in store for Season 4? But you guys, you know, continually update the game now with new stuff. Season 4 is coming next week. What can you? This is first info on it. So what can you tell the fans watching around the world?
Yeah, we're
any news on the new one?
Jam-packed with new content.
New Call of Duty
across Cold War and Warzone. You know, you've got new weapons, we've got new maps, we've got badass new operators. I'm super excited about the hijacked gulag. We've got expanded zombies content for everybody who loves that part of, you know, the gameplay experience. So we're thrilled, and I'm excited to bring it forward a little bit here today.
I know, we've got the first look world premiere trailer of Season 4, so let's take a look at that now.
Yeah, I mean, I personally don't much care for Warzone or any of that.
Get to live. You understand?
How copyrighted is his music? God, the fact that I even have to worry about this kind of sucks, but...
Secure the site. Cold War just turned hot.
Lateral, 6v6, 12v12. You know, I do know people enjoy Warzone, and there's still people who obviously play a lot of COD. I mean, this is still one of the most financially successful series in gaming, period.
We've located the satellite.
But yeah, I'm curious to see what Battlefield has in store. What makes me a bit more optimistic about Battlefield is that they actually took a year. You know, they didn't release a Battlefield last year. They took an extra year, and hopefully that extra year will be dev time that was well utilized. Now, there's no single-player campaign, which might disappoint some. Plenty of people point out Battlefield started out as a multiplayer series only.
1 week away.
All right, well, let's move on to
So there's mixed
you first
stuff about
joined
that.
Activision to run Call of Duty esports.
Mainly,
So
though,
we're
if
gonna
it's
talk a little
fun,
bit now
and
about
if it's
what is the
polished,
World Series
complete.
of Warzone, which is going to start on June the 22nd. First of all,
And
tell us,
monetization
what is
isn't
World
awful,
Series
then
Warzone?
Yeah, we're super
Maybe it'll do all
excited
right.
about it. It's really a new way for us to highlight competitive Call of Duty. You know, we've got great success going with Call of Duty League, and now we've got some of the biggest names in gaming battling it out in Verdansk for what will be the biggest prize
Svendra
pool
McSpazzy
in
says, enough
Warzone,
corporate speak from these
since
idiots.
its
Where's
launch,
our Young
right?
Surprise
So,
Mechanics ad?
We'll talk a little bit about what that entails, but custom lobby experiences, 150-player two-a-side squad.
There's
so I'm
no
stoked
better way
see
to
how
relieve
they,
stress
kinda rally
than with a
here in
Young
Verdansk.
Surprise
Yes,
Mechanic.
coming up very soon, June 22nd.
Squeeze and feel
looks
the
like,
stress leave
looks like
your
Twitch
body.
Rivals is going to be a part of this?
Yeah, we are honored to be in partnership with Twitch, always, right? But certainly here with World Series of Warzone and partnering with Twitch Rivals, who's already done so much to really put competitive Warzone on display. So couldn't be in better partnership there, and we're excited to have everybody tune in.
Yes, there is one thing, though, that everyone has been talking about online, and that's who the captains are going to be for the structure of the World Series of Warzone, at least for the first event.
Yeah.
Yeah, like all this
we've,
esports stuff.
Get a little bit reveal here of who some of the captains are, right?
Yeah, we love the first 5 captains of the first of many events to come. Like
All right, so Canmart says, if you had to choose to play either the Ouya or the entire Amazon Games catalog for the rest of time, which would you choose? Oh, the entire Amazon Games catalog. Easy. I mean,
the promise of World Series
Ouya
of
was
Warzone and to really level up what it means to really battle it out. So
just Ouya was just
couldn't be
no.
happier with some of these names, many of whom also hail from the Call of Duty League family. And I'm excited to see who kind of takes the cake here. We'll see.
I was going to say, they'll all be battling out in just a couple weeks on Twitch Rivals. Well, it's really exciting to see how much Call of Duty is growing into this kind of year-round experience for everyone with so much more content. So we can't wait to see where you're going to take it. And I know there is a big new mainline game coming later this year too, right?
Indeed, indeed. More details to share later on, but Sledgehammer Games is going to bring forward something truly incredible. So we're excited.
All
Jose
right,
Paris
that's
asks,
right.
what games am I currently
There will come a
playing?
time and a
Still
place for that. All right, thank you
beating
so much for
Legendary
joining us.
Edition.
Really appreciate it. All right, we've got
Ratchet
lots
and
of Summer
Clank,
Game Fest kickoff
Rift
to
Apart,
go, but
I
right
beat
now
for
we've
review,
got a surprise
which was fantastic.
guest joining us, my fellow Canadian, Ryan Reynolds. Hey, Ryan.
Oh, well, hi.
Well, thank you, Jeff. And hello, Summer Game Fest. Now, I know what you're thinking. And no, I'm not here to announce I'm the star of Elden Ring. I think. Instead, no, I'm making, I'm here to talk
God
about good
damn it.
old-fashioned movies. You remember those
My
things?
heart. Skip for a
Of
second.
course you don't. Look, I have a new movie coming out August 13th.
Is that a hint?
Free Guy, and in this movie I play an NPC character in a popular open world video game until I break free and
Is
I
that foreshadowing?
realize that it kind of sucks to be a lonely background character on an endless walk cycle. So now here's one of those world premieres. It's a first ever look at our cast on the big screen this August, and honestly, it's been so long I can't even remember who's even in this movie. I didn't say that. I'll cut that out. Yeah, I'll do it right now.
My name is Guy. I
Oh.
thought I had everything I
It's a
needed.
movie. This could get copyrighted, so I'm gonna turn down the music. I guess I'll keep it low. Oh, right, this movie. I saw the trailer for this before. I mean, I know this movie's about video games, but just an ad, people say. Ads get copyright struck too. Trust me on that. When I talked about the Sonic movie trailer, I had to like do some gymnastics to make sure my content didn't get copyright flagged, demonetized, and all those things. Of course, Ninja's in it. So they got a bunch of famous streamers. All right. Well, that was that.
That was fun seeing Ninja, Pokey, Jacksepticeye, Laserbeam, all those guys who will be in Free Guy. Ryan had to say it. I can't say it yet. All right. Up next, it won multiple awards at the Game Awards, and Among Us just keeps going. Now it's time to hear from Inner Sloth on what's coming next.
God, Among Us. Crazy how this little indie game that came out like 2 years before it got famous is just at the popularity it's now. Well deserved. I mean, it is, when you get a group of friends together and play this, it really is a good amount of fun. It also destroys friendships, but, you know, all good things come with a cost. Wow, lots of, wait, what's Among Us? What is that? Am I behind on a joke?
Lots of fun ahead. And speaking of Among Us, last year you may remember the very rare Jeff Keighley mask was available as a Twitch drop around the Game Awards, never to be seen again. In fact, I often hear on Twitter from people who get booted from games with the mask because folks think that they're hacked. Well, never fear, today the mask is back. Just head to Twitch, connect your account, and watch 15 minutes or more of Kickoff Live to get your very own Jeff Keighley mask.
I keep seeing Among Us.
Back into the vault.
Hey, I don't know what that is.
I don't know what's going on. All right. Speaking of independent developers, now I'm very happy to welcome to Summer Game Fest the head of
I'm not
PlayStation,
huge into the Among Us
right, who has some exciting
culture.
things to share. Shuhei Yoshida. Hi,
Getting
Shu.
old, I guess.
Thanks,
My
Jeff.
man, Shu.
Hi, everyone. I'm Shuhei Yoshida, head of PlayStation Indies. What I love about working with independent developers are the new and unexpected games that they create, which allows us to offer an array of unique experiences.
I'm going to look this up. Probably going to regret it.
In my role at Sony, it's very exciting to get to meet with these talented studios, which sometimes can be one person or a small group of friends, to help nurture their ideas and bring them to the PlayStation fans. One example is from Finji, who
neat.
has been working with Greg Lobanov, the developer of WonderSong, to publish their new game, Chicory, A Colorful Tale. Chicory released today and gives players the chance to experience a coloring book
Okay, yeah, it's
style
just all
world
memes surrounding this game.
where players use their painting powers to explore, solve puzzles, make friends, and draw on anything. Check out Chicory, A Colorful Tale on PlayStation 4 or PlayStation
Some
5
Okami vibes?
after the show.
As
As a huge Soulspawn games fan, I totally
Paintbrush
enjoyed the
goes.
beautiful 2D action adventure Salt and Sanctuary a few years ago. The developer Ska Studios has been hard at work on a new title, which I'm proud to present to you, Salt and Sacrifice.
Okay. I like that Sony's still focusing on indies.
Our sins will catch up with us. Always.
Loving this art style.
I was given a second chance. I spoke the words. I drank the Mage Bane.
Has some Dark Souls vibes. I don't know if it's just me.
I live now only to hunt mages.
Oh, Elden Ring. People still simping for Elden Ring, if you will, in the chat. Don't blame you.
Many of us.
But together, we will tame the
Ryan Reynolds mentioned Elden Ring, though. I hope that foreshadows something. Not hyping myself, but hoping. Salt and Sacrifice.
Thanks, Shu. And that's not all. Today, we're also able to share with you a brand new trailer from the upcoming Annapurna and Heart Machine game.
So it is basically
Solar
2D
Ash,
Dark
which is coming
Souls.
to
The
PlayStation
last game,
later this
I
year.
never checked that out, but apparently the last game is basically 2D Dark Souls. So when I said it has Dark Souls vibes, I guess That would explain why. Annapurna always publishes the most interesting games. Always weird and out there and unique. And I always appreciate developers who just try something. Something new. Something unusual. Ooh, definitely some Shadow Colossus vibes here. Some weak points we got, yeah. But the damage is done in the form of navigation. The navigation is the weapon. Kind of interesting. That seemed a bit easy. I hope there's more to it than that.
That looks so great. Can't wait to see it later this year.
Does
now,
look cool,
this week there is a ton of video game news, but there's also a big game launching across console and PC, Chivalry 2, which brings 64-player multiplayer medieval battles to life. Sledgehammers, swords, axes, you name it.
That was in early access for a while, I believe.
Banner Studios in my hometown of Toronto, Canada. Here's a look at the launch trailer for Chivalry 2, which you can play right now.
Ready your weapons! Kill the Arcathians! For every warrior, there comes a time.
Side says, did I miss something good? I just arrived. There was the reveal of Wonderlands, the Tiny Tina-centric Borderlands spin-off. That's not really Borderlands, but it's definitely, I mean, Tiny Tina's in it, so it is in the Borderlands universe. But it's like Borderlands with magic. It's like fantasy Borderlands that takes place in, I guess, Tiny Tina's own storytelling. Looks kind of interesting. Kojima came on and teased some new content for Death Stranding, this version of Death Stranding called Director's Cut for PS5. And then, you know, a bunch of other cool-looking stuff here and there. But so far, I'd say those two have been the big ones. No Elden Ring yet. Siddhant Banerjee says, I can't wait for someone to repurpose Jeff saying thanks Shu for shoe on head. I don't know. I don't get that one.
This month, Valorant from Riot celebrated its 1-year anniversary, and starting next Monday, June 14th, Prime Gaming members will get an exclusive player card to celebrate the 1-year anniversary, and a pity party spray through June 25th. This is all leading up to the release of Episode 3 of the game later this month, which will be celebrated with an epic WW Fest Unlocked Year 1 stream on June 25th. But there will also be a new agent. Who could it be? Well, here's your first very exclusive but very quick tease to whet your appetite, with more to be revealed later this month during Summer Game Fest.
Okay. Ah. Okay,
That was very quick.
That was like a second and a half, but sure.
Factions face off against each other in Escape from
Shortest
Tarkov,
world premiere
popular multiplayer
ever.
first-person shooter video game developed by Battlestate Games. Today, we've got an exclusive new look at the streets of Tarkov, the new area of the game under development.
How live is this? Is this pre-recorded and then being streamed, or is it actually happening? Is Jeff on stage right now? No? Ah, Tarkov. Right? Is that what he said? Or did I mishear that? Yeah, Escape from Tarkov. That game blew up, from what I understand. I haven't played it myself, but... Yeah, here the tension of this game is really, really well done. Feels very tactical, and it's not one of those like run and gun types of things. It's a very kind of slower paced, tenser form of modern warfare, if you will.
Surprise, motherfucker!
Surprise, motherfucker! Sunrise, motherfucker! Surprise, motherfucker! Digging this music. The show's 2 hours, by the way. We're like, what, 45 minutes in? So we still got ways to go. There's still the chance that we'll see something unexpected, something cool and surprising and worthwhile. He did say there's a major reveal at the end. Maybe it's Elden Ring. I mean, Ryan Reynolds said the thing. Maybe. Oh god, no, I'm getting my hopes up. Don't do that. Don't get your hopes up. Maybe not. Maybe it is an Elden Ring. Hell, it probably is an Elden Ring.
When I was a kid, the simulation games of Peter Molyneux were some of my favorites. Adding that extra salt on the fries in the theme park to increase your drink sales was so devilish. Well, many of the team members behind those sim games went on to create 2 Point Studios and 2 Point Hospital. Well, today we're excited to share the first trailer for their next 2 Point simulation, 2 Point Campus.
College, wait, what?
That first sight of the school gates.
College campus simulator?
Leather-bound book. The faint clatter of knights jousting. Well, I can't say I remember that part, though it wasn't like this in my day. You see, campuses are forever changing. Nowadays, education has to be fun. It can't be all work and no play, and quite right
is this
too.
modern
Frankly, the
Hogwarts?
results
What?
speak for themselves. Academia has never been more appealing.
Why are there wizards and
more dynamic,
robots?
More whatever this is.
Yeah, this is what happens in college.
Today's campus
Totally.
is a place to live and a place to learn. Finely crafted by the sharpest minds that money can buy. Though sometimes you still can't get the staff. Yes, these days it really
What?
does feel
I'm
as though anything is possible.
I don't know if simulation is necessarily the right word. I guess it's a heightened simulation. I mean, I guess Sims is crazy stuff like aliens and magic, and it's still considered, I guess, technically a simulation. So it's its own little universe.
2 Point Campus. Class is in session 2022.
Royal Kumar says, Bully 2, please. Oof. I would love that.
This year, I am thrilled to have Netflix as a part of Summer Game Fest. They have been doing an incredible job adapting games with series like Castlevania and the Dota anime. Well, there is a lot more coming, and you don't have to wait long to find out more. Tomorrow, I'm honored to be guest hosting Netflix's Geeked Week live stream with Mari Takahashi and Rahul Kohli. You can expect the first clip of the Cuphead show, which, spoiler alert, this show is going to be an absolute sensation. I can't wait for you to see it. I'll also sit down with the team behind Arcane, the League of Legends animated show coming later this year, and we might also have updates on The Witcher and the live-action Resident Evil series. Geeked Week is streaming live tomorrow at 9 a.m. Pacific, noon Eastern.
Season 2.
Here's a little sneak peek.
Raheem Allen says it would be a big shock if it was Resident Evil 4 Remake. I don't know if that'll be announced this year. If it is, it need to happen at Capcom's event, not at Summer Game Fest. Unless they tease it here and then show more at Capcom's press conference. We'll see. Capcom is hosting their own thing. What is going on here? I don't know. The Alice Marvel, Escape from Hackov, one of the worst anti-cheats ever made. A lot of people quit it like me. Okay. I have not kept up with that game. It's hard to keep up with every single game out there. But that sucks to hear. I hope that gets mitigated. Oh, it's an ad for an event. So there's no new content for this. All right.
We aren't done with Netflix just yet, though. Coming up next is Smite, a cross-play, cross-platform game that continues to do some pretty amazing IP crossovers. You may remember last summer we announced the Avatar: The Last Bender one. Well, as Smite enters its 9th year, it's time to go upside down.
FYI, the same developers, I believe, made, they made Paladins. I'm actually, I'm a voice in Paladins. I play one of the recent heroes that came out called Vaatu, which was a lot of fun to voice. And I believe there's a skin in Smite that I voice for one of the characters. Because different skins, some of those skins have different voices attached to them. This is interesting.
Next up, we announce a lot of games on my shows, but I think this is the first time we are announcing an entirely new game label, new game publisher. Enjoy this first look at more than 12 games that make up its initial slate.
Some people asking, wait, you're Vaatu? Yeah. Yeah, that's my... That little CGI trailer out there, where he goes,
Let's begin.
I do not fear the dark. That was me. And all the voice lines for the character. That was a fun character to voice. And I love his design. Badass. Oh, is that Payday? It's been a while since I heard much about that series. Yeah, I don't know what this is. So just a montage of games, of older games?
Is that who you are?
My purpose makes me who I am.
I finally have the feeling we're doing something worthwhile.
Being relied on to succeed where others would fail.
Kingdom Come Deliver. I should finish that game. It was rough around the edges when it launched, but it did some interesting things. Arbitrail asks, what do you think, Young, will they show Halo at Microsoft's press conference? I don't think they're going to show it here. No reason to do that.
There you have it, Prime Matter, Payday 3-2, and there is actually one more game added to the mix, and for that we go to Todd Hollinshead from Saber. Todd, how you doing?
Hawkins says, Vaatu is my main now, hell yeah.
Thank you for the intro there. I'm really excited to have this little last edition, which is that Saber and Prime Matter are working together on a new game in the Painkiller franchise.
All right, very cool on that. And there are more details on Prime Matter coming tomorrow with a stream at noon Pacific, 3 p.m. Eastern,
okay.
and I will be
It's a new publisher.
by.
That was
Next
what the trailer
up is
was
a
about.
brand new IP from a brand new studio, Stray Bombay. It's coming this fall only to Xbox, PC, and Game Pass on day one. It's called The Anacrusis, a 4-player cooperative first-person shooter set aboard a massive starship stranded at the edge of explored space. You team up with your friends in an infinitely replayable fight against alien hordes to unlock perks, weapons, and new ways to play that you can share with your team. Here is the world premiere trailer.
Hello? NASA! Liu! Lance! Get on!
Oh.
No problem. Stick together and let's do this. Is this a disco?
So it's a silly zombie shooter. Or a horde shooter. I don't know if they're zombies. What are they, aliens? Green blood means aliens, right?
Not good. Not good.
What if we open the doors and run? Just run. No stopping, no shooting, just straight to the bridge.
Get that flasher!
Heavy. Really? We call them tanks.
I call them brutes. From Latin, Brutus.
We'd sound smart calling them brutes.
Eon, you don't want to get in here and help name these?
Nah, I'm good.
Brute!
The Anacruces. Yeah, it's basically lighthearted Left 4 Dead.
Awesome look. Thanks for that, Chet and the team at Stray Bombay. Tomorrow, tune into Summer Game Fest for a special deep dive presentation on New World, a new open world MMO from Amazon Games set on the supernatural island of Eternum. It's finally coming out later this summer, and in the deep dive video, game director Scott Lane will take players into the mysterious supernatural island that is a world of wonder and horror. Once you
Talked
arrive,
about
it's
this
up
one.
to you to unite warring human factions to take on a common enemy. The
Drew some
Tempest
backlash.
wants to unmake life. Scott and the team will detail updates to the game, including new mid and end game content, more PvE and expeditions, 5-player challenges with unique mechanics, bosses, loot, and more. 6 of these expeditions will be at launch, with the closed beta on July 20th and the public launch on August 31st. I will also be down at the studio to chat with Scott about the game and the team's efforts over the past year in the midst of COVID. It is exciting for me to finally be able to get out there and visit game studios again. I miss all these developers. So check out the special deep dive stream on New World tomorrow at 8 a.m. Pacific, 11 a.m. Eastern at summergamefest.com.
Yeah, this game drew some
All right,
backlash
well,
because it's trying to introduce some pay-to-win
Rocket League
stuff.
Teamed up with Fast and Furious,
XP
bringing
boosts
some
that
of
you
the
can pay
saga's
for.
most iconic cars into the game.
Fast
And now
travel
they are back
that you can pay
with a
for, which
twist
I think
that
is ridiculous.
truly Rocket League with Fast 9.
Which is a shame because the game does have a lot of potential, but that's kind of putting a bit of a negative light on the optics.
Psyonix is bringing back the Nissan Skyline, Dodge Charger, and, well, maybe the most literal, supersonic, acrobatic, rocket-powered heist car ever conceived, the F9 Pontiac Fiero.
Okay. Oh, no, DMCA, 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 stop it. Nope. Sorry, folks. Yeah, oh, this is so DMCA, it's not even funny. Yeah, Fast and Furious. Oh, boy. In Rocket League, sure. It'll be better than friggin' Crossroads.
Strap a rocket engine to a car and play soccer seems like the right idea to me. The Fast and Furious
that's
three-car
true.
bundle arrives June 17th in Rocket League. Okay, next up, last year, a new Swedish
You can bring your
company named
family
Sharkmob
into
released
Rocket
a
League now,
teaser
finally.
for their first unnamed multiplayer project in the Vampire the Masquerade universe. Tonight, we're putting a name on their first game with a brand new world premiere trailer.
In-engine alpha footage.
For centuries we have lived in secrecy among you, maintaining the masquerade.
Oh man, I'm hearing about troubled elements to this game development, but I really want this game to be good.
Fed on your blood, thrived among you, until now.
I mean, I hope I'm wrong, but I'm a little concerned about this game. Wait, is this not? It looked like Vampire, but am I mean, they literally said Masquerade. It's got to be Vampire. I guess they're introducing a multiplayer mode? Is this also copy? It's probably, whatever, too late. Become ultimate vampire. It does look like the same engine. Vampire the Masquerade Blood Hunt. Oh, yeah, it's a separate multiplayer thing.
I can't wait to play this game, and we actually won't have to wait long. You can sign up now for the bloodhunt.com is where you go for the closed alpha PC test, available on July 2nd. Blood Hunt will be released later this year. Next, the latest horror game series from the creators of Until Dawn continues with The House of Ashes, part of the Dark Pictures anthology. This third game features American and Iraqi soldiers stranded in a cursed temple. Here's the story trailer with the exclusive reveal of the monsters lurking in the depths.
Until Dawn. I should finish that game. I know Rami Malek is in it, and he's like one of my favorite actors.
An ancient horror has awoken from its slumber and is hungry for blood. Shall we see how many have fallen into shadow?
Satellite sweeps of the war zone have uncovered what appears to be an underground storage facility. But I strongly suspect it's where chemical weapons are hidden, so we need to move
Chapter models
fast.
look a little rough here. Fidelity-wise.
To descend into the unknown alone is extremely brave.
Man out, hold fire.
Or extremely foolish.
Some of the faces, at least.
Brothers in arms, or will it be a case of each man for himself?
Down, get down! They're up on the ridge! Return fire!
You teeter on the edge of an abyss. Your survival depends on the choices you make. They will be as a compass, guiding you through the unknown.
Where on God's green earth have we landed?
What nightmare have these luckless souls fallen into?
You keep lookout.
What is happening?
Lookout? Lookout for what?
One by one.
For that.
Their lights will be snuffed out. Unless you can find the means to save them. Trapped beneath the earth. Swallowed
You have to move, let's go.
by the void. Will you find the path to salvation? Or be lost in the darkness forever?
Oh, okay. So the Blood Hunt is a Battle Royale game. I'm not super big into Battle Royale, so me personally, I'll probably be skipping it. I'm looking more forward to Masquerade, obviously. A little worried about it, but I hope things turn out all right in the end.
One of the longest, most beloved JRPG franchises in the industry is the Tales of series. Well, the latest game, Arise, was announced 2 years ago, and it brings the franchise into stunning 3D with Unreal Engine 4. Here's a world premiere look at the latest trailer, with more information following in the coming weeks.
Ah, the Tales series. Gotcha, gotcha. I was thinking of something else. I've not played a Tales game in so long.
Harmony and coexistence between the Renans and the Danans.
I'm Dohilim Ilkaris. Should you need my skills on the battlefield, all I care for is maintaining peace.
Oh, combat looks interesting.
I'm Captain Kisara of the Eldemenencia Guard. Ha! Flare the Malisa! From now on, when I fight to protect my dream.
Well, this crew just gets bigger and bigger.
The Renans. Seems the rumors you were running with them were true.
Get toasty!
Bird strike!
Wait, what?
Been looking for you.
Sidant Banerjee from Software just uploaded a hidden video on their channel. Oh, says Sidant Banerjee. Are you sure? Don't get my hopes up, dude. Don't do this to me. Don't give me hope.
Is it over? It's only just begun.
Oh, Elden Ring. Why you do this to me? Tales of Arise. Oh, right, Tales of Arise. I don't know if the Elden Ring stuff's true. I'm just reading off of what one of the super chats said. I hope you're right.
For Summer Game Fest, we have a special announcement for you. The console version of Sky Children of the Light would arrive to Nintendo Switch on June 29th. And the Little Prince season would start soon after on July 6th.
People saying he's right. Don't do this to me, guys. Oh, please. Please be Elden Ring. And I hope it's like gameplay. A gameplay trailer at least.
Like this show to introduce you to new developers.
I can't do another CGI trailer.
Games that deserve the spotlight. That's definitely the case with this next title from a small Swedish studio named Wishfully. Planet of Lana tells the story of a young girl and her loyal friend who embark on a mission through a colorful world that's designed to feel like a gouache watercolor painting come to life. Here's your first look at the Planet of Lana, coming to Xbox and PC in 2022.
People talking about the Little Prince from the last trailer. Yeah, I remember Le Petit Prince, like a children's book I read ages ago. Is that what that was based on? Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, Little Prince game. Aw. Oh, I miss my cat. I'm, for the summer, from, like, late June to early, to mid-July, I'm actually heading back home to Delaware to visit family, because it's been over a year since I last saw them, and, you know, at least with family, I can talk to them on the phone. With my cat, I've just had no contact with my cat for, like, over a year, and I miss her dearly. Yeah, the visuals look stunning. It's got this, like, paintbrush. Oof. Wow. I'm really digging this. Planet of Lana. An off-Earth Odyssey. Color me intrigued. I love these kinds of indie platformers. They always have such unique... Yeah, I love this paintbrush aesthetic. Ooh, yeah. Thumbs up for that one. Just seeing all the Elden Rings in the chat. It's always funny.
What a beautiful artistic game.
Ooh, Overwatch. Okay.
Well, joining me now is Aaron Keller, who's the game director of Overwatch 2. Aaron, great to have you here on Kickoff Live. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you so much for having us here.
Yeah, we are excited to learn more about what's planned for Overwatch 2. You guys recently, you had a PvP live stream that I watched, and you revealed some changes coming to Overwatch 2. What can you tell us? What's the latest?
Yeah, so we recently announced that Overwatch 2's format is changing to a 5v5
Jeff Kaplan's not here with us.
Format. This requires a fresh look at all of our heroes in the game. It should feel new yet familiar to fans of
Jeff
our
Kaplan
strategic
from the Overwatch
combat.
team. For those who
it was great to
didn't
see
know
you
what I was
guys
talking
playing,
about.
and you know, I long awaited for people to get a chance to go hands-on with it. And today, I know you brought us a look at some skins for some of the characters, right?
Yeah, the team is so passionate about updating the look and the feel of the world of Overwatch. And one aspect of that is creating entirely new models for Overwatch 2 for all of our heroes. So today we're going to be looking at two of those, Baptiste and Sombra.
All right, well, let's take a look here, and I know you're going to tell us a little bit about what we're seeing, but it's so cool to see these characters brought into Overwatch 2. So yeah, what do we got here? Yeah,
so this is Baptiste, and there's a lot of new technology that go into our models. We have new hair shader tech, excuse me, in order to,
there are reservations
get the look that we're going for with his haircut. He also has a glowing cape and gloves that kind of give that medic or surgeon vibe to him.
The reservations I have about Blizzard as a company, but Overwatch is one of those games that I still have a lot of fun playing.
We're going to Sombra, I think, right?
Yep, so next up is Sombra. This was a very challenging
Ooh,
look for us to
sleeveless.
update. It's an asymmetrical design. There's so many layers of hair and clothing and technology in this. If you look closely, you can actually see circuitry and nodes embedded in her clothing. She's a world-class
Rule 34
hacker,
just
so it all
exploded.
makes sense.
No, again, it's, so great for fans to see these characters you know and love from the first game updated for Overwatch 2, and we can't wait to see more on the game. We appreciate you giving us a little sneak preview here, and I'm sure there'll be more later this year on Overwatch 2.
You bet, thank you.
Awesome, all right, thanks very much, Aaron. Now, recently I had a chance to play Dungeons & Dragons Dark Alliance with the game developer Jeff Haddam, Hannibal Buress, and Ember Moon from the WWE. That's right, you didn't expect me to say that. But this game is a ton of fun, and it's coming to Game Pass on June 22nd. Take a look.
Okay.
Hey guys, it's Jeff Keighley, and today as
Oh, hi.
Summer Game
I just saw you.
going hands-on with a game that
Why is the volume so low on this one?
a couple of weeks. It is Dark Alliance, and we've got Jeff, one of the game developers from 2. Okay, Jeff.
See if that
Special
helps.
guests, Hannibal Buress and Ember Moon.
Okay.
What is this?
That looks like a trap.
Oh,
That looks like a trap.
Oh my God. Traps.
Ow. Oh, shit.
Hannibal.
Oh, no, you get, a warrior's death, I died again.
I'm coming to get you.
From the Eric Andre show.
Watch it.
Oh.
Oh no. Oh no, I can't believe I'm down. I'm down, people.
The developer's down?
The dev is
What?
down.
So, Ember, I know you really wanted to be Driss, right?
Absolutely. I've read all the books, especially the Driss backstory, and I just connected with it on such an intimate level to the point where my wrestling character that everyone sees on TV is actually based on this character. The red eyes, even though Driss has purple, I just love everything about him, that he's just constantly the good guy the entire time.
Oh, what the? He's a
He's the Verbeek chef.
This looks like it could be a decent amount of fun.
Why'd I just run up on him like that?
If the
Let me
gameplay
see what
holds
you
up.
got. You ain't
So
got
what?
nothing on us, baby.
I'm here now.
I spoke way too soon.
We got him.
Come on.
He's gone.
Come
He's
on.
gone.
Come on.
We don't want any dessert.
There you go.
Let's go.
Damn, what a death. Gonna have some weird dreams tonight.
Yeah, these kinds of
Oh, he flipped us off.
marketing footage always seem a little played up.
That was great.
Get it.
I'd rather they just like show the game, but at least it's gameplay. So you get to see the game in action, which is nice. Paladins. Speaking of. Is this copyrighted? This sounds copy. I don't know, man. I don't follow the music scene all that much, so I don't know like what's super popular, what isn't. I don't know. What's more likely to get me copyrighted?
Kickoff Live, presented by Prime Gaming, continues. Yesterday was an amazing tease of the next Battlefield from EA, and if you want to dust up on the history of the franchise,
we're gonna see more.
Its last big modern-day game, that was Battlefield 4. It's this month. Prime Gaming members get to download it and play it for free through June 20th. Now, there's no catch. This is the full-blown PC version of the 2013 game, and those only in Battlefield moments still hold up. Just head to gaming.amazon.com to redeem your free copy right now if you are an Amazon Prime member. And this Sunday, watch the Xbox and Bethesda Game Showcase for the first gameplay footage of Battlefield 2042. Going to be really cool. All right, right now, let's take
I'll
a
look
look
forward
at
to that.
another world premiere. Monster Hunter Stories is coming to the Switch in July, and we've got your first look at the story trailer.
Defined by Star Wars as DMCA wins casualty. You're not wrong. Monster Hunter. I love this series. Really got into it with World, Love Rise.
Wings of Ruin.
I don't know if stories is my thing, but people generally seem to enjoy it. So I might check it out. Nergigante. Is that Rathion or Rathlos? I always get those two confused.
We can't let
let you interfere with our plans.
That's the monster Red Song.
Cell shaded art style, I think, looks pretty good.
Suppose he saw this coming?
We won't let you awaken it.
Wings of Ruin. Never play the first one. Anyone play the first one here? Is it worth checking out?
So, you're going to be born, huh?
That's a question to ask. So, you're going to be born, huh? I see. That's how it is. Oh. Ah. There's some crossover stuff happening with Rise. Not surprising.
Next, this legendary rock band hits the road this summer on the Hella Mega Tour with Green Day and Fall Out Boy. But first, they came together with an indie developer to create stream-safe music for the community. Yes, you can co-stream this performance. So turn it up, premiering their brand new, never-before-released song, Tell Me
sure,
What
Jeff?
You Want, from Wavebreak. This is Weezer.
All right, you said we can co-stream this. If I get DMCA'd for this, Jeff, I'm blaming you. All right?
This is a message that my manager wouldn't approve.
All right, well, while that's playing...
After this song, he'll have a lot of cleaning up to do.
Let's look at the chat. Lots of DMCA.
Influenced by an office full of dorks.
It's a trap. I hope not. Bait. Oh boy. We'll risk it. Fuck it. Yeah, I don't know who Weezer is. But for those who would prefer to listen to this, here you go. Getting mixed feedback on the chat. Some people want it muted because they don't like it. Others like it. I don't know. I'm just gonna keep it on. It's whatever. Of all the things to not mute, damn. That bad, huh? And I don't know what to do, guys. The turn it up says another. I don't know what to do. You know, I've muted a bunch of stuff. Might as well just keep this on. Because since it's not prone to get DMCA'd, and I don't know, some people might like it. Yeah, seriously, very mixed feedback. I'm really seeing both sides here. Spartacus115 says the lyrics are cringe AF. Mario Viana, the relevance of this event in coming years fully depends on whether we see Elden Ring or not. Oh boy. Can you imagine if Jeff Keighley actually secured the exclusive world premiere of Elden Ring? Or maybe it's just like a tease and then at Microsoft we'll see the full thing or something. I don't know. Microsoft's event is definitely the big one this year. Like, that's the one people are going to tune into. Followed by Nintendo. Elden Ring's definitely not coming out on the Switch, I don't think. So, I can only surmise that if we're to see it extensively anywhere, it'd be at Microsoft's event, and maybe there was one dude who looked like Keanu Reeves for a second there. All right, it's over for those who aren't fans of this band.
That was so amazing. Thank you, Rivers and guys, for that. Both the song and the game released tomorrow on PC, Nintendo Switch.
No,
music streaming
Garibay
platforms,
says,
Twitch soundtrack,
Anthony
and
Fontana will have a
limited edition
field day with
7-inch
this.
Vinyl on I Am 8-bit.
Damn,
All right, well,
boy,
right
that's
now,
a
let's turn to a
big-ass
game that
boy.
we announced last year at the Game Awards. Endless Dungeon from Amplitude. We showed a brief glimpse of gameplay in December, and fans wanted more. Well, here's an extended look at Endless Dungeon.
Endless Dungeon. Scarlet Lunacy. After the stream, Yong out demonetized. It's a possibility. Who knows?
We're stuck in this wreck until
Undefinder.
everybody
Tell me what you
learns
want.
the
I want
rules.
Elden Ring.
Yep, all of them.
Oh, look, it's not
Rule
Samus.
number 1. Certain weapons work better on
Right,
certain
right.
monsters. Learn it
I saw the trailer for
or
this.
die. Oh, option B then. Rule number 2. Use turrets to protect that unstable dust bomb we call the crystal. Because it's their catnip.
It's a bird's eye
And if
view
it goes,
isometric
you
shooter.
go.
Board shooter from the looks of
Yep,
it.
just like that. Rule number 3. Watch your squad. Even if you've got the guns, the turrets, and the crystal, you can't do everything by yourself. If you fight alone, you die alone. Together again.
This could be fun.
And rule
I'd check
number
this out.
4? Well, if you've got all that going, but you still can't win, you gotta change the squad. Tag team. I'm in.
Yeah, it's like you got different heroes or classes, or whatever you want to call them, with different specialities.
What are you guys doing tonight?
Looks like it could
if
be
you're
co-op
lucky
fun.
enough to have a PS5, you're probably getting ready to play Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart. I've been playing it and having a ton of fun. Well, later today,
is a lot of
the
fun.
team at Insomniac is going to be doing a
I can
special
attest to
launch
that.
stream on Twitch. And to tell us more, take it away, Marcus and Mike.
Hey Jeff and everybody watching Summer Games Fest Kickoff Live. Marcus Smith here, Creative Director at Insomniac Games for Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart. We're excited that players finally get a chance to play the game tomorrow, and to celebrate, we want to spend some more time with you today. At 2 p.m. Pacific, 5 p.m. Eastern, to live stream the first hour of Rift Apart. Isn't that right, Mike?
That's right. I'm Mike Daly, the game director of Rift Apart. In addition to playing through the opening of the game, we'll also be taking your questions live and talking about what it was like to develop the game behind the scenes. So please join us at twitch.tv/InsomniacGames
Just that instant
at
teleportation
2 p.m.
is still
Pacific, 5 p.m. Eastern.
super impressive. You got plenty of people in the chat. If I had a PS5, maybe I'd get the game. Yeah, that's an awkward situation.
We'll see you there.
I mean, there are millions of these out there in customers' hands, but not millions enough, you know?
All right, we're now about to be joined by the one and only Giancarlo Esposito to talk Far Cry 6.
PS5, is it
Giancarlo,
real?
thank you for joining us. Why did
Oh,
you want to
Giancarlo's
take
here.
on
Oh, I
this
love this
role?
actor.
They came to me with this phenomenal idea and had proposed that I play Anton Castillo, the leader of Yara, with this big vision and dream for his
That
country.
smile, though.
And it really appealed to me
yes.
because he was a guy who first came from a love of his family and a love of his community and country. And it was so in line with what's going on in the world politically today and what has happened in the past. I thought, what a great opportunity. The other part of it is it's just a different technology that's so brand new. And it
Ooh, behind the
excites me
scenes.
as a filmmaker that I wanted to be a part of it.
Bruh.
All right, well, you've played some absolutely amazing villains in your career. What was it like being a video game villain?
No,
Can
I'm
I help
not a
you?
villain. I
Iconic
have to-
line.
I got to push back on you. I'll let you finish. But this guy loves his country. He wants to empower you, Keely. He wants to empower you to stand up and speak your truth. Now, you can go back to calling me a villain if you like.
Well, you are smiling on the box. You're a good guy, right?
I am, because I feel like we as human beings fall in line. And I want to be a renegade within reason. How do you like that? Because I think part and parcel of us falling in line and doing what we need to do and thinking about the cumulative effect of our doing what's right, and the example of that is also to stand up. and say, no, I do agree that they're good and bad about all people, but this guy, out of his love and passion for his people, even if they're faceless to him at certain points in time, allow him to be an absolute hero.
Speaking of your character, who did you base him on or study to create this character?
It's so interesting because, of course, the obvious choice to study is Fidel Castro, and it is Cuba, an island that had so many resources, but really the dream of the ability of the dictator to cultivate those resources, something got in the way there. And hopefully that can change in the years to come. It's funny you asked me that question because I was just talking to one of my daughters about Ceausescu and also Hitler, because we were talking about zodiac signs and what signs were certain people. What is that mindset that has you wanting to have power over others? And for each dictator, it's different. And she'd never heard of Ceausescu and studied political science and all this in college. Doing my money. So anyway, so
his personality
one last
is so
question
different
for you. Who would win in a square
from the
off
characters he
between
plays.
Gus Fring, Moff Gideon, and Anton?
Oof.
You know, and I have my favorites in those too. So you asked me this question, and
Moff has that lightsaber.
Immediately, I say Moff Gideon. Immediately, you know, somehow I think Gus is colder and displays that coldness in a very particular way. You know, I think Anton could be the most violent man on earth, but given his situation, he may not rise to that occasion or may not have the time. Moff Gideon is otherworldly. This guy thinks in a different way, and he knows what you're thinking before you say it. And he does all his own dirty work, and he has an incredible tool to help him out. So I'm going to say Moff Gideon.
Fair enough. All right, Giancarlo, thank you so much for hanging out with us. We will check out the revolution in Far Cry 6.
And I can't wait for it to begin. Let the games begin!
Awesome. All right, thank you so much, Giancarlo. If you haven't picked up on it yet, Prime Gaming unlocks a ton of in-game benefits for Amazon Prime members, like an exclusive Valkyrie skin in Apex Legends, $200,000 in GTA cash every week you play GTA Online.
I don't know. The villains Giancarlo plays are always compelling, so I'm curious to discover this guy.
June 21st. Now, speaking of Fall Guys, the time has come to reveal a brand new
as long as Far Cry 6 is actually a good game, we'll see.
Based on a legendary game franchise. Check it out.
Legendary, you say? It's hard to feel hype for Ratchet & Clank when I can't get PS5 to save my life. I feel you, man. That's a fair sentiment. Oh! Sure! Hi, 2B. That's... That's a very creepy-looking 2B. A little disturbed. Especially those noises. Peter says listening to him talk has been the most interesting thing in this whole event. Oh, what is this?
When the vision bearer dies, the light in their vision will fade away.
A lot of WTFs in the chat after that. Yeah, I don't know.
Hopefully this time, getting a vision to glow again.
That came out of nowhere.
He's new to the clash, but he has quickly become the dark horse of the tournament. The vision is missing.
The sounds of nature turn into a clamor of noise during stormy weather. The winds are coming. Clouds high. The birds come!
Genshin Impact. That game is so popular right now. It's crazy.
So today we've announced games, a publisher, Prime Matter, so why not announce a developer too? And joining me now are Dave Anthony and Jason Blundell from the newly formed Deviation Games. We know you guys well from all your amazing work over the years at Treyarch and Call of Duty Black Ops, but what can we expect from your new studio, guys?
Well, thanks, Jeff. And look, Jason and I, we've been mates for donkey's years. And we're like an all-married couple, Jeff. And we've been working together for decades. And we've worked on some huge franchises. You know the games. You know, they've done well. And but we thought, you know, when you're working on those franchises, the long-established IPs, you're working within very, very tight constraints creatively about what you can do. So we thought, after all these years, you know, What if we deviated?
Yes.
So that's Deviation Games.
Okay.
So, Jeff, just trust me, all bets are off. From
right.
day one, we got complete financial security to work with creative freedom and time, not just to make a brand new IP, which is what we're doing.
All right.
A groundbreaking new IP with innovation at its very core. And the
tall
team
order.
at Deviation Games, the culture we have is really,
I like what I'm hearing,
simple. There's no place for ego. It's the best idea that always wins, and that's Deviation Games.
All right, well, big ideas from you guys as we would expect. Now, I know it's very early and there is nothing to show on the game today, but can you tell us a bit about what kind of game you're making? What can we expect?
Yeah, I mean, you're very right there, Jeff. Very early, but a lot of exciting stuff going on. So essentially, we spent the last year building the team, right? And so what we knew was we wanted to collect passionate, creative,
Pentacaptic says, would like to see the Rule 34 of that Fall Guy skin.
So, yeah, we don't have anything to show right now,
don't,
but that collaboration, that
don't encourage it.
Is going on.
It's probably out there already. I mean, come on, it's the internet.
Leave an indelible mark in the industry when we come out.
All right. Well, with you guys involved, as I said, we're excited about it. There
Any
is
trailers
one more
to show?
piece of the puzzle, though, that you want to reveal today, and for that, let's take a look at this.
Pierce says, speaking of 2B, have you played Nier Replicant? I'd love to see a review and your opinion on it. I did play the original Nier before Replicant came out. I prefer Papa Nier. I hope they add him down the line, but, you know, it's still basically the same game, but that enhanced
big
gameplay.
News, the stage has changed. Blue of PlayStation, so you're partnering with PlayStation.
And the enhanced graphics, very nice.
Right,
good additions.
The partnership with PlayStation, it's all about quality. From soup to nuts.
Combat especially.
Is all
Feels
about
better.
quality. And our team of deviators that we have back in the studio, we're doing this for you. We are so proud of you. And the partnership with Sony, it's very, very simple. I mean, God, just look at the track record of consistency, of high-quality games that they do. It's hit after hit. It's award after award. And now we've been part of this process and we see how they do things. It's really clear how they're managing to accomplish that. So we couldn't be more proud to expand PlayStation's portfolio, which we're going to do in a very, very significant way.
I mean, let's just face it, right? Sony rocks, and they get our kind of brand of crazy, so we're very happy with this partnership.
All right, so Deviation Games, PlayStation, brand new IP, a mega IP, it sounds like, coming in the future, and hopefully we'll see you guys again in the future to see
I guess at least a timed exclusive.
Awesome. All right, Dave, Jason, thank you very much, guys. All right, well, this year is the
show
30th
anything,
anniversary of Sonic the Hedgehog, and later this month, we
Sonic.
are honored to be premiering the full Sonic Symphony performance. But right now, here's the Philharmonic Orchestra in Prague performing the music of Sonic Unleashed.
There's nothing like actually being there. You know, it's one thing to listen to music through your headphones or whatever, but like being there with all the analog elements of instruments, if you will, like having that there in the space that's tuned for that music to really resonate. Yeah, I love going to these like orchestral concerts for video games. I went to the Zelda orchestra once, and it was awesome. Lots of people saying F DMCA. Video game music is a lot looser on that, so I hope they don't. Yeah, we'll see. Man, this music sounds good. But... I have not played Unleashed, though. Oh, what's going on there? You know who would really make a great Sonic game? Platinum. I'm telling you, give Sonic to Platinum, and they'll knock it out of the park. They know how to do speed and high frenetic action, and 3D Sonic. Platinum, perfect marriage in my opinion. Well, that's cool. Selmaya Goel asks, Yong, you co-streaming all major E3 events and also keeping the streams up? Yeah, as many of them as I can.
Music. All right, Sunday, Warner Brothers Games and Turtle Rock will be giving players a new look at the zombie multiplayer fun of Back 4 Blood. And right now, we've got a quick tease of a new boss and news on the beta coming later this summer.
Now, if I'm keeping the streams up, if you mean like a 24/7 kind of thing, no, I'm gonna do them in chunks. Like the events that I'm interested in, I'll be checking out and streaming with you guys, sharing my thoughts. Nope, nope, DMCA, stop. See if I can like turn it up just a little bit so you can hear it. A little bit, maybe. But yeah. This does look fun. Like, it's not the most graphically amazing looking game or anything. But it doesn't need to be. Alright, cool.
One of the things I'm most passionate about is getting you guys access to play more games at home. Last year, Steam and Xbox did incredible demo events around Summer Game Fest, and this year, Steam's Next Fest starts next
People getting
Wednesday.
a kick out of my panic attacks
Xbox is back again
when DMCA music comes up.
Xbox demo event, which I'm announcing right now. It starts on Tuesday, and it's completely free, no badges required. One of the games I'm most excited about in the lineup is Tunic from my fellow Canadian Andrew Scholdice. Here he is to give you a little sneak preview of the brand new demo, which you can exclusively play on Xbox starting on Tuesday.
Hi, my name's Andrew Scholdice, and I'm working on Tunic, which is an isometric action-adventure about a tiny fox in a big world, where you explore the wilderness, fight monsters, and find secrets. I first started working on it about 6 years ago.
6 years ago,
it's been
geez.
Changing a lot over the years, but I'm really excited about where we've gotten it to today. So in Tunic, you start the game and you are a little fox that's washed up on a beach, and you don't have a whole lot of context except for, you know, a lust for adventure, and you are going to wander off, and maybe you're going to find a stick, and maybe if you venture a little bit further, maybe you're going to find a sword. And it's really about that sense of discovery, about wondering what's around the next corner. People have played the game at shows before, but we wanted to put together a brand new demo that was, you know, for the home audience. And so it's full of never before seen stuff, a brand new dungeon, a bunch of areas people haven't seen before.
It's a bit Zelda-esque, which I certainly don't mind at all.
So excited about Tunic, and Sable also is going to be one of the games in that, along with a lot of other awesome titles. So check that out next week on Xbox. Next up, Stave Off Ragnarok, in this ancient Norse-inspired co-op action survival RPG that you can also fully play solo. Classic hack-and-slash gameplay goes Viking in Norsefeld's Tribes of Midgard, launching on PlayStation and PC July 27th. Here is the brand new trailer.
Never heard of this, I don't think.
The giants have come to Midgard, and you have been chosen by the gods to protect this realm. But your first task is to find some new clothes that aren't as drafty.
A lot of Norse mythology stuff.
In the wilderness.
I think ever since God of War,
Gather rare resources and explore the untamed world.
it's become a really popular genre.
Once you've plundered all you can carry, return to your village and use those resources to forge Viking-worthy gear. You must protect the seed of
And Assassin's
Yggdrasil
Creed.
at all costs, or this world and everything in it will be destroyed forever.
The next God of War, everyone.
Help things rise when the sun sets. Destroy these dark spirits before they destroy the seed. Each victorious knight makes way for a new day, to venture into new lands, build to greater heights, and face fiercer creatures. And with
Just wait
great
until
risk comes great rewards.
Wait until Kratos shows up
You're
and
a
ruins your whole
little
career.
Midgard squashed by a troll. Craft legendary weapons, build deadly defenses, and grow the strength
Yeah, Valheim.
of your tribe.
Valheim
because
is a
those
big
giants
one.
are on their way.
D. Matthews, the Left 4 Dead team got tired of waiting for Valve to learn to count past 2 and decided to make another game. Yeah,
Let's show them our might.
I am all for it.
Is greater than their height. As the saying goes, Valhalla can wait.
I mean, the title is Back for Blood. The back there is definitely like, we have returned. This game has returned. It's Left 4 Dead, but not Left 4 Dead, but it totally is Left 4 Dead. But not legally. Legally distinct from Left 4 Dead.
Evil Dead. We announced this game last December at TGA, and now it's time for an extended look at the gameplay. To tell us more, let's turn it over to my friend, Tim Willits from Saber.
Hi, Jeff. It's great to see you. Today, we have some extended...
Whoa, that Iron Man in the background.
The Evil Dead.
I want it.
We are excited to show you
this shit
this.
right here.
And to help me explain it is Bruce Campbell. Thank you.
How much did that cost? That looks like a high fidelity statue. Is that a dude dressed in a medieval armor alongside contemporary? Oh, and with the crossbow on his back. That's fun.
Hola, cyber friends. I'm Bruce Campbell. You know me as Ash Williams, the dude who saved the world from evil. I'm here to bring you the lowdown on the upcoming Evil Dead, the game.
This looks like if they turned Red Dead Redemption 2 into a...
You and your friends will team up as classic Evil Dead heroes.
A zombie horde
live
shooter.
The nightmare. You'll use savage finishing moves or tear evil a new one. Or, if you're not into the whole save the world thing, we have another option.
I like these finishers. Ooh, you can drive around?
You can play as the vile Kandarian demon itself. But who would want to do that? He'd be a dick. With the power of possession in your arsenal, you'll scare those goody two-shoes to death. Literally, you can do that if you're a dick.
This also looks good.
Whether you choose the path of evil or righteousness, you'll be throwing down in places you've seen before. You'll collect pages of the Necronomicon, uncover Nobi's lost tapes, and track down other legendary artifacts. When you've grabbed enough, you'll use a spell to send the Kandarian son of a bitch back to the hellhole it came from.
This has potential.
Soon you'll experience the horror yourself, but for now I'll leave you with this thought. It was no accident that Ash always wore brown pants.
Yeah, these animations do look good. Some work needs to be done on that dude's aiming, but other than that. Ooh. Yeah, I love the way the animations flow. I'm intrigued.
I'll spoil those good.
Okay, that was overkill, but the melee does look fun.
Okay, guys.
I'll have to feel it
Now
before I
it's
can really
time
judge, but
for the grand finale to the show. This is extremely special. Today, I am so deeply honored to be given the opportunity to share this next game. It comes from one of our industry's most acclaimed developers and a previous Game of the Year winner at the Game Awards.
Yo, it's
I want to personally thank this developer for believing in my vision of Summer Game Fest as a new way
It's
to
gotta
bring
be.
all of us together for a cross-industry showcase and kick off the summer in the right way.
Is it Elden Ring? Say it.
Without further ado,
Say it.
Please sit back and enjoy this truly spectacular world premiere. It is finally time.
Elden Ring. Give it to me. Give it to me. It's Elden Ring. Yes.
The tarnished will soon return, guided by grace once lost. The Golden Order is broken to its core.
This is a brighter color palette than other From games, from what I can see. Whoa, what is that tree?
Foul tarnished. In search of the Elden Ring. Emboldened by the flame of ambition. Someone must extinguish
The designs, the artistic designs in this game. And just in From Software games in general.
And they will die. In an unending curse. For how else is a champion or a lord to be born?
Well, a lowly tarnished, playing as a lord. I command thee now.
Oh, I'm gonna die a lot. Yo, some of this stuff looks crazy.
Brandish the Elden Ring. For all of us.
It's real. It's actually real. January 21st release date? It's like 7 months away.
It actually happened. Elden Ring is coming, as you saw, January 21st, 2022 to next gen, current gen. It's so incredible, and I want to thank so much Miyazaki-san and the team at From for sharing that in-game look at Elden Ring. I hope you guys are happy. Oh my God, I'm free. Out of prison. All right.
I'm free.
And that's going to do it for Summer Game Fest Kickoff Live. Thank you so much to all the developers who took part. And for you and watching
All right.
around the world, it means so much to me. Summer Game Fest
Good way to end it.
continues all weekend with Netflix Geeked Week and Prime Matter tomorrow, Ubisoft Forward on Saturday, and Xbox and Bethesda on Sunday, Square Enix as well. Head to summergamefest.com for the full and complete schedule. And this is really just the kickoff to summer and a ton of other amazing events that I'm fully supportive of, and I'm very excited to see what they have in store for us as well. As for me, I'll see you again on August 25th for Gamescom Opening Night Live. And this December, I am so happy to say that the Game Awards will return as an in-person ceremony at the Microsoft Theater in Los Angeles.
Very
More
nice, very
details
nice.
are coming later this summer. Thanks again for being a part of Summer Game Fest. We will see you tomorrow for more, and stay tuned for the Day of the Devs with I Am 8-Bit and Double Fine right now. Good night, everybody.
Ryan Reynolds foreshadowed it. I knew that was a possibility. I just didn't want to get my hopes up. All right. So obviously the big reveal is Elden Ring. Some people pointed out in the chat it does not look next gen. I agree. It definitely looks like a game that was made for last generation, PS4 and Xbox One. But I'm fine with that. What I care about is the gameplay and that the artistic design of stuff. I mean, that stuff still looks like From Software. It looks like stunning. Some of the like creature design, some of the architecture, some of the just the world stuff that you see when you zoom out, and like the giant tree there with the like. There's so much cool shit going on, and all of it has some lore, I'm sure, that you'll discover. Like, I don't know. I've last year I played Sekiro for the first time, and I beat it. And I basically couldn't stop playing FromSoft games, and so I went through all the Dark Souls games. Didn't beat 2. I didn't like 2 as much, but I did beat 1 and 3, and I've been on this like From Software roll, and now Elden Ring drops just at the right time. And yes, it does not look graphically like the most, like the highest fidelity in terms of lighting and textures and whatever, but it does look like a FromSoft game, and I hope they nail this one. And obviously, the final judgment will always come when the game launches, but From Software's just been so on point with every release since like Demon Souls that yeah, I hope to see more, and I hope they really, really nail this one, knock it out of the park, and it becomes a memorable entry to their, you know, you're gonna die a lot style of games from the classic FromSoft kind of formula. But what'd you guys think of it? Yeah, let's see. Unoda Kine says, I do not care about graphics. Prophecy has been fulfilled. I guess FromSoft realized that the next generation consoles are not available enough. Yeah, I mean, that's part of it. It's probably going to be cross-generation. And the next-gen version's probably going to look a little better and perform a little better. But but it is very much, it probably started development for last gen, and then things probably maybe took a little longer than expected or whatever it is. Either way, I'm excited. It doesn't look as good as Demon Souls Remake. Like, graphically, Demon Souls Remake definitely looks significantly ahead. But like many FromSoft fans, graphical fidelity is kind of it's not the thing that we're tuning in for. You know, it's about the gameplay and the artistic details and the lore and stuff like that. Like, that's what people want. And as far as that goes, it looks like it's well within that formula. So we'll see. Obviously, I won't make any final judgments until I play it, but it's real, and the fact that we saw more of it is very pleased to see. There are a lot of elements from it that I saw from the leaked trailer. It does look a little different here and there, but there are definitely elements of the leaked stuff that made it into the final trailer, which is interesting. But you know, I've got to say, the Summer Game Fest event turned out to be more than I expected. You know, I thought it was going to be a little more low-key, because I thought a lot of big stuff was going to be presented at, you know, the Microsoft conference or whatever. I thought that's when we might see Elden Ring, but the fact that we saw it here is pretty interesting. And we saw some cool stuff like the Wonderlands and the new Kojima Death Stranding director's cut thing. That could be interesting, with some like Metal Gear style elements that they very clearly referenced. And then some really cool, like, yeah, not super big, but like indie titles and some stuff that looks really interesting. Not every single game has to be a banger, you know. Obviously, they kept some of the less, I don't want to say less exciting, but less prominent stuff in the middle. And they saved the best stuff for the beginning and the end, which I think is probably the best way to do it. You want to kick off strong and then end strong. So, you know, I think this show overall accomplished its goals, and overall, it was not bad at all. It was a lot more than I expected. Ashton de Rojas says, feel like the red M&M and Santa from that Christmas commercial. Sam didn't use the box to avoid a Konami lawsuit, says Mario Viana. Hey, Konami doesn't have a trademark on using cardboard boxes, all right? That's there's specific cardboard boxes that are in Metal Gear that you can't use, but if any old cardboard box, the idea of hiding under it, Konami didn't come up with that. All right, folks, this was a fun stream. I really appreciate you guys tuning. Oh God, I'm gonna sneeze. Okay, I sneezed. Yeah, thank you for tuning in. If you would like to support the channel directly and get some cool merch along the way, head over to YongYea.com. You got shirts, you got cups, we got surprise mechanics and other stuff. Pride and accomplishment shirts that make fun of EA's most downvoted Reddit comment in history, among other things. And I'll be tune in for more streams that I'll be doing throughout the week. I'll be reacting to some of this stuff. But I'll close things off with, Elden Ring. Hope the game turns out well. With that, thank you, folks. I got some super chats I'll finish reading. Stickman Grit, thank you for the contribution. And the last bro says, I'm just looking forward to the Evil Dead game. It does look really good. I'm looking forward to that one as well. All right, folks. Thank you. Really appreciate you guys, just people contributing to the super chat. You know, just saying all these nice things and hanging out and choosing my stream above others. It means a lot. It means more than you know. And we'll keep this rolling throughout the weekend. So I will see you guys next time.